It's all about attitude. The Tigers brought it today, and last week clearly they didn't. One down by Goldstein. Down went Thomas as well. Chain reaction. Free kick eventually. Goes Tigers.
Let's see what sort of run they got here with their spread. They're out if they can get the ball out quickly.
Conker to Koch, and he gives it away. Spilt there by Hansen. The sub, Campbell, who's had an influence. Oh, you can't have much more of an influence than that. He gets the sealer.
Gee, there's a massive... I mean, you talked about last week. I mean, what killed the Tigers last week was a turnover in the middle of the ground when they were 11 points in front. I've got to say, this is harsh. Lockie Hansen dodged a bullet there because he had a big fumble. Unfortunately for him, Campbell was there to sweep. He's a good sub, Campbell. I mean, it's been his position a lot lately, hasn't it? But yeah, he's a really good sub.
Well, it's that the third time in 4 weeks, isn't it?
Well, Hansen really should have marked that. It was a terrible kick for Richmond. Hansen should have marked it, but this super little sub, and that's his, well, poor old Damien Hardwick, that's his role lately. He's been a sub in 4 matches this year, Campbell, and a lot of them lately. And North may be in the 8 tonight. It's going to be almost impossible for Richmond, you think, here. They've got to kick 3 goals. Reds belts it back. Bastanek at his 50th doesn't quite get enough on it. Well, he had Petrie with space on the one. So Richmond have got one last dice to roll, and it's in good hands.
Well, the man who made the errant kick coming out moments ago got the football there. Cochin slipped it across towards Ellis, who's been very good. Ellis goes to Conker. Time the enemy now. We're down to 3.5 minutes. Conker inside the forward 50. Nahas. He flirted with the idea of going. Revolt wants it long. Delidio wants it short. Nahas. Well, he splits the difference and kicks a goal. He's got 3. That's leadership.
Well, we're only talking about 11 points, and Richmond know only too well that you can kick 2 goals in about 50 seconds. So there's still plenty of time on the clock if they can win the ball out of the centre here.
Yeah, no, they're still.
Let's see whether North Melbourne go into a really defensive mindset here as well and try and shift some numbers behind the ball. At the moment, they've got 4, 5, 6, 7 behind the ball. So they're not actually flooding the back. Well, they haven't sent excessive numbers behind the ball, North Melbourne. That's the Richmond forward line. So you see 4 North Melbourne players across the centre square, 3 beyond that.
So Richmond with time. Nahas's goal certainly gives them that. Every clearance important. Swallow through it.
Free kick,
It's a big mistake by Swallow. He was magnificent in the way he went in, but he just...
Come on, Jack, move.
Umpire was right there. Tigers here with control of the ball. Delidio with that long kick to full forward. Belted away. Can Richmond get back? It'll be a goal. Edwards has kicked it off the side of his boot.
Will it go to review? The North Melbourne players...
Let's go. Can we check the vision, please? The goal umpire believes it's a goal. But he would like to check the vision.
You get the feeling the Richmond players know it hit the post because they're arguing that they shouldn't be going to review.
Well, that's inconclusive, that angle.
That's right. Very hard to see the bodies there.
That's inconclusive, that angle.
Yep.
And if there's not a better angle, then it'll stay with the umpire's decision.
Yep. So it should.
I think it's a goal.
Well, you can't tell from that angle.
How clever was that of Edwards?
I think it's a goal. Review complete. Pay the goal.
It's a goal. Right?
Wow. 5-point game, nearly 3 minutes on the clock. The last 2 goals have come within about 30 seconds. So how many more twists and turns are we going to see at the MCG this afternoon?
You could not have asked for more, Dennis. I mean, we came here with a spring in our step today, didn't we? Thought this will be a really good game. I mean, there's so much to play for. It's been colossal.
We're not always right, Bruce, but we got this one.
2 out of 3 aren't bad.
Well, North Melbourne are going to go with a 4-man forward line, so there's the 6 Richmond players behind the ball. I don't reckon they need the 6. They're going to push one player up the ground, even if crowd's their own forward line.
Absolutely. 5 points the difference. Marriage, kick was smothered. They battle in there. Delidio's got it, claimed immediately by Wells, wrestled away by Adams. Umpire will do it again. Cunnington finishing up with the footy. Goldstein. Jackson wanted to be third up, knocks it down. Gibson goes in, wins the football for North. On top of him is Cochin. And the clock continues to run. Well, no, it's stopped for the moment at least. 103 plays 98.
Need a third man up here, Dennis.
Well, Grigg did that, knocked it down. Tuck went in. Harvey slapped it out. Chance for Campbell, fed it forward. Thomas slipped over. Campbell, that was clever. Cunnington, Bastanak. They go forward, but they're outnumbered. Wonderful, courageous mark coming back by Rance. And that's the problem. You go short on the forward line, a goal would seal it. Oh, brilliant stuff by Thomas. Lunging across the boot of McGuan. And it takes a deflection and goes out of bounds.
This is where the Campbells and Thomases are ready. They need to get to every contest here, North, don't they?
This is where the cool heads are good too.
They need to take time and space away. Bastanak, that handball out wide. Now, Harvey knows where he's at. He's got some opposition against him. That ball is a free kick to Morris, not paid. On the up, great handball coming out, and Hurley gets it from Grigg. And the Tigers are on. O'Hanlon got that original handball. Every 50-50 important. No free kick against Nahas. Who gets this footy? Nahas wanted it so much. No high tackle paid, and it'll be a ball up.
The umpire will swallow their whistle at this stage of the game too. Great attack on the ball there by Nahas.
Still plenty of time, a minute and a half for both teams. But
Richmond have got 2 players behind the ball though. Now they actually need to even up the numbers here.
Quite right. Goldstein, Hooley in the opposite direction. Jackson, Cochin in good hands. Not far enough though. Harvey, ditto. Right man for the right time. Slips it over the top. Cunnington. Well, too cool. Came across towards Tuck. Now Jackson scrambles a kick out. It bounces down towards the forward pocket. Good defence there initially by Grimer over the top. Or was it Thompson? Thompson trying to get it out of bounds. And then Ferrito. So 106 remaining. 103 to 98.
Can Richmond do something from the stoppage? Marriage to Grigg. Oh, it was there on his boot. How good was Marriage there? Grigg had a real chance and he just gave it a hook at the end.
They've got to lock down now the Tigers, or this could be the ball game. A couple of kicks could run out the clock.
Adams is free here. Being picked up now.
Do you know North Melbourne have lost 3 games this year by 2 points? So that ball out wide. Delidio been so good. Belts the ball back in forward. Good tackle. Tigers, though, with that point in front. Campbell. Back he goes. Grimer.
Oh, there we go.
So North, it is 103 to 99 on the burst. Worlds, we've talked about his game today. Gets it forward. Could Petrie do it again? Now the time's a worry.
Down to 25 seconds. Tigers have to take it the length of the ground. They need some luck now. Is it riding with them? Ellis into the path of Hurley. Coming across on the angle, Adams. Oh, terrific. He tested the shoulder right there. Backhanded it back. Marriage. We're down to 8 seconds. Trying to get through. McGuan slams it forward. Time's going to beat the Tigers. Over the football. Hansen goes back. As cool as you like. As cool as Larry Emder. And they've done it. What a game of footy. Hard luck for the Tigers. North Melbourne prevail.